Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Papergoy, and today we're going to talk about a glitch on eBay that can absolutely destroy your business. It can have anything from a minor annoyance all the way up to destroy your business, depending upon how you do things. What happened, you ask? Well, out of all the sites that anybody uses, Amazon, whatnot, Poshmark, etc., eBay definitely has the most glitches. I think we can all agree on that. We do a segment weekly on our show with Glitch of the Week, and eBay has glitches every single week. It's a terribly coded site for whatever reason. Today, I logged into my account. Now, I have 3 accounts. Call them A, B, and C. A is the main account that I use. I sell postcards on site B, and I sell magazines on site C. A is my general thing, Papergoy. So, A, I'm logged into when I turn on my computer. No problem at all. I went to log into B, and it said, we are experiencing problems at this point. We cannot log in. I didn't think twice about it. I said, okay, no problem. I go over and I log into C. No problem at all. Log into C. And as I'm doing a search on my inventory in C, I said, okay, let me go list this item. It logs me out. I said, well, that's kind of weird. How did I get logged out? I never pushed anything to do that. So I logged back in. I listed my item over on C. No problem at all. I then logged out of C, and I logged into B successfully. All well and good. So I'm in B, logged out of C, logged out of A. No problem at all. While I'm in B, I do a search on my inventory because I'm going to list an item, and I list off an existing item, sell similar type deal, just because it makes it easier when I'm doing item specifics and the like. Find the item I want. First I go in and I do a search. That's what I do. I do a search on it. So I bring up all of my inventory in the Seller Hub. Then I do a search. It refreshes the page, and I'm logged into account C. Let that sink in for a minute. I'm on account B doing a search. When the page refreshes, I am no longer in account B. I'm in account C. It logged me into another account while I was there and logged me out of the account that I was in. Let that sink in for a moment. How is that going to affect your business potentially? We're going to talk about that in a moment. I said, what the heck just happened? I have never seen that before. Then I logged out of C, which I never logged into B, and was able to finish what I needed to do, and went about my way, and so far since then it's been good. Now you're sitting there going, well, that's an annoyance. Yes, it's an annoyance, and that's the absolute best case that it can be. You might be in a situation where you've got multiple accounts, which many people do. You might do retail arbitrage on one, you might do just postcards on another. You want to keep things apart. Well, all of a sudden, you're sitting there listing an item on one site that you meant to list on the other. It's an annoyance. You might not notice it even, and then all of a sudden you're saying, wait, what's it selling over on the other site? Why is it doing that? It could annoy you as far as you might have different shipping templates set up on the various sites and the like. Could have potentially some tax implications for you because you've got different LLCs and you have different corporations and the inventory has been costed to one and now you're intermingling, all that kind of thing. Those are minor annoyances. I also have access to Mr. Magazine's account. I have to do work on his account. What if you were in a situation like that and I had logged into Mr. Magazine's account and that was the account that it sat there and it defaulted me to without my knowing it? And I go and I list an item. Say he's got similar setup to me as far as the item specifics. I don't notice. I list the item. Well, all of a sudden in a week it sells, and he's scrambling around trying to find an item. Meanwhile, because I have enough items listed, I don't notice that the item isn't listed on my site. You could wind up in problems like that. You go to visit a friend and you log into the account, and he goes to list an item on his account, and it ends up being on your account. Meanwhile, you're out of town having no idea any of this is going on. But here's where it gets potentially dangerous. What about the people out there that use public computers? There are people that do that. You go to the library. You're on vacation and you just need to quickly do something, so you log into the hotel, the one down in the lobby at the hotel. Just, hey, I got to check something on here real quick. I don't feel like doing it any other way. I'm on the hotel computer anyway because I'm doing something or other with my booking. I know people use the phones a lot, but there are still people who will use the computers. Let me just quickly, I'll log into eBay, or I'm at the library. Let me log into eBay. Let me just check this one item. I got a question I have to answer, or somebody wanted to know something, and it's really hard for me to look on the phone. So let me log in. I'll take a quick look at it. I'll read the description, and then I'll answer the question. Okay, great. Now let me log out. All good. And the next person sits down, and the next person logs into their eBay, and they go and they do a refresh, and suddenly they're in your account. Let that sink in. Entirely possible, given what happened to me today over on my account. Someone else now has potentially access to your account because of this glitch that happened with eBay. Yeah, let that sink in. Think of the fun somebody else can have in your account. Changing addresses, changing passwords, ordering stuff, listing stuff for sale that you don't have. I mean, people can have lots and lots and lots of fun in your account. They now have access to your account, potentially, due to this glitch eBay has. Be very, very vigilant. I've not seen any reports yet from eBay about this whatsoever. It did happen to me. I 100% attest. I will swear on as large of a stack of Bibles as you want. It happened to me. It was quite jarring. Luckily, I am on a computer in my house, and I did notice it. Because I was doing the search, and the one site just has postcards and the other site just has magazines, I was actually searching at Illinois, just to let you know, because I was listing a postcard from Northwestern University. So I searched on Illinois. I hit search. It came back with the whole list of magazines because it logged into the other account right there. How did this happen? I don't know. I know I absolutely know I was logged out, no doubt at all about it, and I absolutely know I was logged into the postcard account. No idea at all how this happened. I wanted to bring it to your attention. I did want to tell you how dangerous this potentially could be. If you're sitting out there, you're probably having your mind think as well, saying, wow, what about if, what about if, what about if? Again, it just happened to me about half an hour ago. It happened about 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. You're thinking of other scenarios, how this could definitely harm your company, or other ways that people could use this in a negative way. I haven't even thought of all of them. I'm just still processing the magnitude, the potential magnitude of this glitch. Not sure how that happened. Never seen something like this before. Just know that it did happen. Be very, very vigilant. I think I would make sure that I wouldn't be, unless you absolutely need to, I would not be going into any computer somebody else shares with you. Because again, I go into Mr. Magazine's, I log into my account really quickly, log out. One of his listers comes on and uses the computer. It changes account without him realizing it. He's not paying a lot of attention. He's got 50 items up on my account sold. He lists, they sell. Meanwhile, I'm out of town. Oh boy, that could really hit the fan, because now I can't get things shipped in time. I'm out of town. What am I going to do? I can't cancel these items. If I were in town, it could get figured out. We could have him find the items, bring them to me. I could pack them up, or whatever. We could figure that out. But if I'm out of town at the time when that happens, I have in the past gone out of the country before. What if I'm not reachable for a few days? I put my store on vacation. Meanwhile, all these auctions are going that I had no idea they were going, and they all sell. I come back, my account's decimated. Late shipping and upset customers and negative feedback and. You never know. Think worst case scenario. It's all possible because of this glitch. So be very wary about logging into any computer that isn't yours, and do double check when you're listing something, when you're doing something, if you do have multiple accounts, that you are in the proper account. Don't know if this affects mobile, don't know anything about it at all. I just know what happened to me. Scary, scary stuff. eBay, hire some good programmers. We'll see you next video.